Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on West Coast for the last time this week. Planned last time this week anyway. We'll be live streaming tonight, hopefully. It depends. Just stay tuned for social media. So we're here with the Heron trailers by CD Models. He's basically given them to me, Simulate Rainbow Dave for testing. And I must say, I'm pleased. There's definitely some things that need to be tweaked. He's hoping to have them out in the next couple of weeks. We are literally carrying on from the stream, like I said to you guys. But I will say this, for those of you that joined in on the stream on Sunday, thank you. It was a monster. Absolute monster of a stream. I love those streams. And I said I was going to continue right away after. Yeah, that didn't happen. I was screwing around with my stream deck. If any of you don't know what a stream deck is, basically it's a button box. Got LCD screens in it, I can hit it. That's what I use to control the live stream. There's some features in there that I've not been able to use. So I sent off the support ticket, I was dealing with that. I won't go into many details there. But predominantly the thing still works, that's the main thing anyway. And I went to check for updates on the computer. Okay, yeah, there's an update, so I click it. And I was letting it do its thing and it found more and it was taking its time, so I was like, okay, I'll I'll record while doing it. And I went to load up Farm Sim, and my Morellis Action is what I used to record. And as soon as I loaded into game, it come up, Giants have stopped working several times. And needless to say, my heart sunk a little, because when that happens, yeah, that could be a pain in the butt to fix. I restarted the computer and luckily we were all good. So as far as the updates go, I don't know, I think it was just still preparing to install and it wasn't installing luckily. So hopefully we can get this done and dusted without too many issues. Fingers crossed. So, also on the live stream we bought the biggest field on the map. Didn't cost much. The prices on the fields in here are so damn reasonable. So we are working out of Little Woolhoop Farm. Yes. Working out of there. This is a nice looking outfit. We have the case Optum blacked out, stock weight, the Heron trailer blacked out. I'm gonna see if CD Models will make those rims be able to be painted black to completely black the machine out or the trailer out, because I think that looks it's a nice rig. It just straight up looks amazing. White rims, yeah, I'm not a big fan. So we'll get the combine going again. We'll fire her up. You saw the RX at the bottom of the field. We're going to try and get this field ploughed up and sorted relatively quickly. As it needs ploughing, it'll need 13. And I'll stop there just in case they say, pronounce something that sounds kind of bad, but isn't. So it needs fertilising. Which, I don't know if we'll do slurry or muck. We definitely don't have enough muck to do it, so unfortunately we won't be muck spreading. Probably slurry. At a push I think we have enough slurry. And we're not too far away from it, so we may do that. I may run the system that... no. We could cultivate it back in, but no, we'll just spread on top and then go from there. Maybe, yeah, we'll do that after. And then we'll seed it right after. So I'm using the RX predominantly just because I think it's a bit better of a tractor than the Case Steiger. So the reason I'm only recording one West Coast this week is, well, Platinum. Don't know about you guys, but unless something major happens with Platinum and I really don't like it, I plan on doing a video series on it this week. And yeah, something's going to be different on that video series and I'm really looking forward to doing it. Because I'm going to keep that close to my chest. It's only a select few I've told on TeamSpeak yet. But still got a plan on doing. Controller's on above the desk. I've got to crank this video out fairly quick. It's like 9:30 right now, so it's late at night. A lot later than I was hoping. Various issues. You guys know how it goes. Nothing's ever simple. Nothing's ever simple. So we'll get this cleaned off. We'll take the combine back down to Little Wallop, or Little Woolhoop. I want to keep calling it Little Wallop. Don't know why. Maybe that's going to be our nickname for it, Little Wallop. And from there on out, we'll let Cosplay do its thing up here. Don't worry, guys. I don't plan on boring you doing this. We've got some animal work that needs to be done. for the cows. Yeah, keep the old girls happy. So what I will say is I loaded this map up in Seasons for the first time last night. Well, Saturday night, basically for you guys. Saturday night I loaded up, and I was gobsmacked. It looks beautiful in Seasons. It's a different map, the lighting, the way it works. Bullet Bill did the lighting, so I can understand that. It's definitely something pretty special. Now, I didn't mention anything in my live stream on the weekends, well, on Sunday, but I'll mention it here now, judging by the time that you guys are seeing this, and well, it's one day away. I've heard from a very good source there is going to be some news on Tuesday. I don't know what the news is. I truly don't. I think the news is from Giants. I don't believe it's from the person that has told me it. It's not Bullet Bill, it's not Oxygen David, it's someone left field that you guys don't really know that I probably know. Not going to mention their name. But, could be some news, interesting news coming Tuesday. I truly don't know what it is. If it comes Tuesday and I don't know what it is, I haven't seen it, I will message that person and go, hey, so what was the news you were possibly saying about? But of course, stay tuned for that. I will let you guys know once I know, and all that good stuff. So we'll get this out of the field, so we can get the tractor in it. It's going to take a while for that to plough this. Combine in it didn't take much more than, I would say, less than an hour. Easy, we had the whole field done in less than an hour. But of course this is like, what, 9 meters? I don't know how big the header is actually on this. I don't know how big the header is, but it's a good distance. Alright, shut them up. Boom. Boom. Spin the Unimog around. There we go. There it is. Back that up, get that in. Fingers crossed, I think the computer is okay. I think it was just having a moment after getting some updates put on. It's always worrying when that happens. Okay, drop that. We'll drive this separate. I have got the traffic switched off actually. We had a issue with bales. Bale trailer that we stacked up. We went to drive it underneath the bridge, and that didn't go to plan. Needless to say though, there is a field that we become aware of thanks to Bullet Bill being in the stream that we will be purchasing. It's got sugar beets in there right now, and I have been wanting to do some root vegetables. I believe it's sugar beets in there anyway. Put our beacons on, even though there's no traffic. We'll put the traffic back on in a minute. I don't like having a map without traffic. I think it's kind of dumb, to be quite honest. Because I know the traffic's bad, but it makes the map not feel lived in. So I'm not sure how long I'll make this video, as it is so late at night. It's my own. Well, yeah, it's my own fault to a degree. I should have just gone and recorded right away. So this may only be about 25 minutes long. Apologies for that, but yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles today. Now we do have another field back at the yard, well, main yard, that needs addressing. Now, some of you would have seen that Bullet Bill is quite actively trying to figure out the FPS issues on West Coast, and he gets it. When I say pretty much everyone gets it, everyone gets it. You can have a huge, powerful computer, people are still getting the FPS drops. Bullet Bill actually has very similar specs to me, surprisingly. Actually weaker specs than me, so he's picking up the drops. It's bugging the crap out of him. He's going to try and sort it out and get to the bottom of it. Basically, it's a huge learning exercise too. Like, okay, what's causing this? How can I fix it? Okay, now I can put that forward to my future maps, which will make them better. It's a learning process, unfortunately. We're the guinea pigs, and so is he, along with this one. So, hey, it happens. It happened with Oxygen David, and I think Oxygen David's got optimization pretty down pat now. Bullet Bill does, but of course Bullet Bill also doesn't release as many maps as Oxygen David does, so in that front, who has the more experience? I'd probably say Oxygen does, in as far as getting stuff smooth and nicer looking, just because of the sheer amount of stuff he's put out there so far. I'm not saying obviously Bullet Bill's a bad mapper or bad for optimization by any shape of the word. It's just who's got more experience. Some people have more experience in other fields than others. And I guarantee both of those to share their experience across the board at times. Now we'll park this here for the time being. Some of you may or may not know why I'll park this here, but obviously, thumbnail. That's predominantly why I'll park it there. And we'll get the RX going now. Just move this completely out of the field. Actually, I put that too far over. Shouldn't have too many issues with the RX. We'll see what course it wants to go on, and we'll leave it be. We fueled her up, which took a lot of fuel, really did. Definitely drinks the fuel. Okay, so the actual width of that is 7.8. We'll bring it down to 7.6 for a bit of overlap, and we are in fields 36, no 39. Field 39. We'll do 4 headlands, maybe actually we'll add a couple more onto that. That looks spot on. Okay, we'll get rid of this. We'll get the first waypoint, drive course. We'll actually keep an eye on that, because I saw on stream that we were getting a Lura script error, which was going down to Combine Extension. What Combine Extension does is basically beeps, audible, and flashing beacons when the Combine's getting certain message full. I don't know what's causing it, maybe courseplay. Probably the latest update for Farms that did it. So as soon as I'm done this, I'm probably going to remove that from the mod folder. If it's got issues, I want to get it removed. Most people will understand that. Alright, that's on its way. We'll leave that be. Of course, we got our annoying circle of doom in the middle now. Because I was going for a game extension, seeing if I had that installed, and I did. Didn't realise I did. So we'll park this up in the yard and head over to the cow yard. To the header shoot forward. No, it's actually locked on. Very nice. I kind of like this yard. And from what Bullet Bill was saying, that he's removed all of the static animals from the farms that players can interact with. So basically, like the cow yard, the sheep yard, don't have any static animals in there right now. And it's something that I said in my reviews and commented quite a bit about, that should be removed, because, well, we've got our animals there, so why would we have that? Farms like this, where it's almost like we can use the farm, but it's not actually ours, I don't mind this, because we can't interact with them. And we've got a fake slurry pit down here even, which we can interact with, but we have no slurry in there. It's just one static plane, if you look. Like, I imagine we can open that. But we can't, like, it's fake slurry in there. It's nothing for us, basically. Which is pretty cool. Okay, so this is going to get put in here. Actually, no, we'll put it over there. So this is the yard that we're working out of from time to time. And setting up some shops. Well, setting up a little base down here. Spreading the machinery across the map. Alrighty, over to the animals. So did I do this off camera? No, I didn't. Okay. So, anyone that uses the wheel, I will show you guys this. I found a little something out last night. Lift the bucket up, the wheel up, switch the wheel on as well. Now we'll drive him. Mind out of the way, Daisy. So you can see we've got lots of manure, and because the wheel's on, it's been collecting some of it. Now it will add weight very rapidly to this thing. I don't know what the fill level is of this wheel, but it's huge, I think. Keep driving, keep driving. Oh, look what we have just done. We have created a huge pile outside here. Now, if you're like me, and I'm just not a big fan of how tall the straw is in here, so you can't really see the manure. Yeah, don't mind me running over the cows. Well, you can just do this. And in doing this, basically again, once you get over here, you can create a pile of it outside. Now, it kind of actually was pushing this over. So obviously it's far from correct way of doing things, but I thought I'll show you that little thing I found last night. Will I use it often? Off camera? I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'm gonna use it. On camera? Yeah, probably not so much, but now in theory, all the manure is right there. So it is very simple loading process now. Now the reason I keep the weight, the tire on the back is weight, counterweight basically. Yeah, just like that. Fill the bucket. Just need steam coming off of them now. That would be pretty cool. I'm hoping to get enough manure at some point to be able to manure spread. Something that I don't do often. I got a machine that I kind of want to use. An old manure spreader. I'll give you a hint. That'd be pretty cool to use. I do like this tractor. It's pretty darn neat. Something that kind of reminds me of an old Leyland. Or an old David Brown maybe even. Probably more a Leyland I'm thinking of than these colours. I think the Leylands were creamy and red though. Were they? No, Leylands were blue actually, weren't they? Blue and white. There's a farm that I used to go by down there every week, or every day at one point, to get to my friend's small holding where they had the horses down there. And they had a bunch of old Leylands and David Browns. They were in very, very poor shape. Honestly, they were probably just mechanically working. Not necessarily looks. They looked atrocious. It was definitely a shame to see them like that. But they were a small, very small dairy farm, so you can imagine they probably didn't particularly have the cash to restore them. Well, not even restore them, but keep them up to scratch. Or they need to, I guess. Never went very far. You'd see them go up the road once in a while. But we don't have many cows. I've done that on purpose. I'm not big into the whole animal side of farming, to be quite honest. I enjoy the arable more than I do the sort of animal stuff. Right, as we've got the Fent down here still, the key in the mixer there, we need to actually adjust that and get that so we can use that on this tractor, because we can't. Alright, now drop that, pick up the bale fork. So this is definitely a kind of a yard animal-y, video-y kind of thing. Alright, so we've got silage bales here that we were actually going to sell, but might as well use them. And what we'll do is we'll back up, grab the 2 hay bales with the 2 silaged squares here. We have ourselves more than enough for mixed rations. Can I even get in there to grab a couple of bales? Not really. Put this here, jump into this. Fold down the wheel. Really wish the wheel just stayed in one position and didn't move. Like, some IC control, it will remember where you had stuff, and that's my favourite. Because the wheels, you don't have to worry once they're down, they're down. But we can't have a cake and eat it, as the saying goes. Now I know this is oversized for mixing and feeding 300 horse tractor do this, but this thing doesn't have enough power to run that thing for whatever reason. Okay, if I've got the reach, what I'll do is drop these here. And effectively just slide the first two over. Perfect. Wow. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't go that far. Raise that up. Switch on the mixer. No, like I say, some of you may complain about the clicking. I used to have one person that, I don't know, couldn't stand the clickiness of the controller. But one of those things today. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. As the saying goes, suck it up, buttercup. Well, left it running. Alright, this is mixing. We can. It'd be nice if there was a mixing time. So doing that, 2 silage bales, 2 hay bales, you get basically spot on mixture, as you guys can see. Actually, the fuel plane on this is kind of wonky. Doesn't need any straw. We do need to clean out the grass on the side there. So that's actually something we'll go ahead and do right now. That should unload. There you go. That's that's unloading. Jump over here. Do this. There is enough room in there for the grass as well. How do I know that? Well, I did this on the Seasons map I was on about. Basically, I just made a complete clone of this one. Which I was tempted to actually show you guys what it looks like, but hey, some of you already know, no doubt. Oh, I love the wheel because this wheel literally just pushes the food back into the trough. Magical scripts, let's just say that. Absolutely magical. I don't think this is on consoles, but I imagine a lot of people would want this on there. It's definitely a piece of awesomeness. Alright, that's that done. Shut that. Back this out, because that will be empty. And what I'll try and do is move it over there better. This I don't mind being out in the open. If I back it way up, that means I'll be able to get the tractor into one of the stacks. there we go. That is that. So that's about 25 minutes. That's shut. So let's jump in and see how the RX is doing. It's still doing the headlands, like I say. It's how long is it going to take? 33 minutes. So you see the time on the bottom. Now, hopefully, actually, if I bring up the cursor, so the time here, that's real time. It's going to take 35 minutes at the current course and the current speed. Real time. I can't stress that enough. That's, yeah, real time. Did I say it was real time? So, going to take a little while. That's on, what, third headland? Yeah, third headland. It's got one more. That'll give it enough boundary. We'll save the course after. We do our intro like I'm doing now. So stay tuned. Later tonight I should be live streaming, hopefully, social media. Links in the description. I'm going to be promoting this quite heavily right now. I do have a spreadshirt for basically merchandise, my logo on it. The pricing I can't do anything about. I know some people say it's a little pricey. I agree, actually. It is. Spreadshirt is up there in price. If any of you want to go get anything, we've got baseball caps, we've got Christmas stockings if you so wish, hoodies, what they call premium t-shirts and stuff like that. I've got normal t-shirts if the price is actually less on those. Well, I don't have those, but I can put them on the store if people want them. I just think the premium's probably going to be better quality, and that's kind of what I want to promote. No lanyards or stuff like that. The lanyards you can't actually put your logo on, which suck. It's basically text, and I don't like that. Same with the beanie. You can see it's just got Landy Kid in orange on that, but you can change the colour of that. Hoodies, like I've said, t-shirts, various baseball caps, mouse mats, coasters. I think I put buttons on there, badges, whatever you want to call them. I think that's it. Anyway, go check it out if it's anything you want. Christmas is coming up. I don't know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, we will see you tomorrow for Platinum. I will, as soon as I get my hands on it, as soon as I can download it, whatever, I will be doing a video on it. Guaranteed, and it will be released as soon as I've done it. So, until next time, catch you guys later. See ya!